think crime is when somebody does something that is not good for the society. That's crime.
How do I define crime? I define crime, it's a difficult question. I guess crime can either be something, could be either something premeditated, crime could be something, considering society and societal rules, anything that breaks that. And I guess that's sort of my definition for crime, anything that breaks that societal norm. However, in society, we have laws that are based on ideas that were created during the 1800s or early 1900s, and whether or not they apply now, it's a different question.
Crime is when people don't follow the rules and commit something not morally accepted, I think, or do something against the rules.
How do I define crime? Is anything that is a law that is broken. So basically any law that we have in place, and anybody that breaks that law is considered committing a crime.
How do I define crime? Well, in my own language, I think crime is when you have hate towards somebody and when the only option to do is either fight them or kill them. I mean, like crime is everywhere, so it's just that I think that's the only way my definition of crime is, but I think there's better definition.
I do believe there is a high crime rate where I live, yes. Maybe not so high, but there's definitely crime going on. Probably because of the way people live, the way they choose to live, and the way they act.
No, not a high crime in my neighborhood, because I live close to Mayor Menino. That was a smart choice, so that means no crime where I live, so I don't have to worry about that.
No, there's a very low crime situation in my neighborhood. Why? Because we've had gentrification, which has changed the neighborhood in general. Education has gone up, as well as the economic equilibrium.
Yeah, and I don't feel safe to walk actually on the streets after the dark.
My neighborhood, I live in Somerville. I would say for the most part, no, it does not have a high crime rate. I don't really know much about it. Same thing for the town in Texas. No, not a very high crime rate. Not very populated, but the crime that is there is very small.
I think what causes crime is mostly, not a lot of people are going to say that, but the music videos that you see on TV, like, you got teenagers, 18, 17, they see it on TV when they want to do the same thing, rappers rapping about having guns and stuff, so they want to go out there and have guns. Bad influences, and also sometimes school too. Money, oh yeah, money also define crime, because if you don't got money, you have to go out there and get money, because you can't live here without the money in your pocket. So when you need money, you gotta go, you're gonna get it by any means necessary. If that means killing somebody, that's what they do.
I personally think the way a person is has a lot to do with what the parents teach you as a kid, so it definitely goes back to the parents. And the money and how they survive, and the race and what they have to go through. Yeah.
The cause of crime usually is poverty, lack of education, and I'll just leave it at that.
Lack of education. Lack of education. Yeah. And that brings to the poverty, that brings to crime and everything else. So I think the essence of all the bad things happening right now is the lack of education.
I think the cause of crime is the rules that we have in place to enforce them. Naturally, if you have a law, you're going to want to break it.